Alright guys, we're going to try this one more time. This is actually the 5th time I've tried to record this video. I don't know whether it's my phone, my internet, or YouTube, or the app itself, but for some reason YouTube does apparently not want me to post this video. So we're going to try again. So for the 5th time, this video is a quick product review of a watch display case and the 5 watches that are inside it, 6 if you count the one on my wrist. So I cannot pronounce the name for the life of me, so I'm not even going to try. But I bought this off Amazon. It was $13.99. They do have a 12 spot box for like $19. I went cheap. I will probably either just get another 6 count box, or I will get the 12 count box and then just keep this for backup. This is what the box looks like, and as you can see there are 5 watches in it, and I will talk about each watch after I open the box, but first, like I said, I can't really pronounce the name of the box, but it's nice. It's probably fake leather, but it's really elegant, black. It's got the chrome lock. It does come with 2 keys, but you can also just push in the sides here and open it. When you do open it, it does have this strap on the side here, which will snap it closed if you don't have the box angled right, but whatever. So these watches are not going to go in order of the way I bought them. They're going to go from basic to not basic. So they're all G-Shocks except for one. The first one is the DW5600BB. It is a very basic design, square case, not a lot of functions to it. You know, date, time, alarm, stopwatch. It's got all of the things you're going to need in a watch, but without a lot of the bells and whistles. And it wasn't cheap, but it's not the most expensive watch either. There are G-Shocks that can go for $9,000, $10,000, $11,000, $12,000. So that's the DW5600. The next watch is the one that you guys have seen on my wrist. It is the DW5900BB, or just the DW5900BB. It is the middle point between the 5600 and the DW6900, which is a more comprehensive model, still basic digital, but with a little bit of design flair. The DW and the GDX 6900s are all based on the basic Illuminator watch. The WR, I believe, comes in black, red, and white. You can find the basic Illuminator from Walmart for like $16.99, and I will put the link to that in the description as well, just in case you're looking for a cheap watch that doesn't do much. I mean, backlight, alarm, stopwatch, all of that, but the illuminators, the basic illuminators, are only 50 millimeter or 5 bar, water resistant, which isn't a lot. The first watch I actually bought, the first G-Shock watch I should say, is the GA100 1A1. It is the military blackout version of the analog digital combo, and as you can see, this is the best of the analog digital combos that there are. This was my first watch. I still love it, but I don't really care for the combination just because of the way the backlight works. Whereas with the straight up digital watches, you're going to get the full screen blue-green display. With this, it's just a couple of lights that kind of illuminate the inside. Not really that great. The only advantage this has is that when you tip your wrist 40 degrees, it will automatically turn on the backlight, and then as a function you can turn off as well. This yellow one is also a GA100, and the reason I'm pulling this out at the same time is because I want to show you guys the difference in the bands. It's the same watch, but if you notice, the black has the matte band and the yellow has the glossy band. I prefer the glossy band. because after I bought the black GA100, I had bought the white one, and because it is matte, it absorbed the color of the blue jeans. It was looped around the belt loop of, and I had to send it back. So the yellow is a nice summer color. It's like a dark banana. I bought it with the intention of selling it, but it's kind of growing on me, so come summer, when I want a little flash color, this will be one of my options. I got this from eBay, but all of the links I'm going to post in the description will be from Amazon. The next and last G-Shock in my collection right now is the GA110 SL3A. It is a turquoise with a sort of a forest camo type pattern. As you can see, it's still an analog digital, but it's got sort of a different cutout going on. It's a little bit artsy-fartsy, as I would say. Not a big fan of it. I also bought that with the intent of selling it, but because I do like the color and of the band and I haven't sold it yet, it's another nice flash of color for summer. The last watch is my late father's gold Seiko watch, given to him by one of the congregations he had been a minister at, I believe upon retirement, which for him was basically just changing jobs. My next watches will be the either DW or GDX 6900 series, which will include the GDX 6900 HT, which is the Heathered series, which comes in 8 colors. There's a white, there's a gray, there's a sandy tan color, red, green, blue, yellow, and I think I said black. So I'm not going to post the links to those in the description, but if you guys are interested, like I said, that's the DW 6900 and the GDX 6900, which are still basic digital models, but the band and bezel gives sort of a nice pop, I guess. So that's what the first 4 recordings of this video had. The first and second recordings also had a little bit of brief information about my daily exercise and nutrition regimen, but I'm going to save that for later videos when I can film things and then just mash the videos together. I'm just going to do a quick end of this video by saying that in future videos you are going to see a lot more product unboxing and reviews. With my birthday coming up, there will be different gifts coming in, so I will most likely be getting a mouse and keyboard, more Fitbit bands, and a smart water bottle. I will probably be buying myself another watch, so there will be unboxings and reviews on that. I'm also going to give you guys a brief little bit here. This is the Fitbit Flex 2. I've had this since September, and I don't use all of the functions. I did when I first got it. Kind of got lazy, I can admit that, but having it around my wrist at least reminds me that I do need to get my butt up and moving. Because of the medications I'm on, weight loss is a little bit of a tricky thing, but I intend to get back down to where I was. I did manage to get up to over 200. I believe I gained somewhere around 60 pounds while still eating healthy, which is why I know it was a result of the medication. But I never looked different. I don't really feel any different, or didn't feel any different. I think I'm on the downslide now, but I did buy ice cream at the grocery store, so I guess we'll find it out. And the last thing I wanted to do is I did want to give you guys like a brief update on the tattoos here. As you can see, I do have my watch on top of the California Basics self-adhering wrap. That is simply so that when I'm sleeping, my watch does not rub and make my tattoos sweat and peel off and all that. They are peeling, but I don't really want to get anything on the back of my watch. And I just missed wearing a watch. I wear a watch like 24/7. I could wear it in the shower, but I don't. I have worn my G-Shocks in the shower, but The one up here is not wrapped. It is pretty much finished peeling, which means it's really close to being done healing. When it is done, and when this one is done, when they're both done, I will be contacting my tattoo artist just to see if there's any touch-ups he wants to do, and if so, you guys will see that most likely live. If you want to see that live, leave it in the comments. If you guys want to see me get a tattoo live, leave that in the comments. Give me an idea for things you might want to see. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to do it, because I do have projects, I do have designs for future tattoos, but I'd love to know what you guys would like to, or would think would be a good design. Anyways, so this video is actually a little bit longer than I intended on being. The first one was about a half an hour, and I've pared it down with each recording. Hopefully this one will stick. If for any reason the first functional recording, which is I believe the second time I tried to record it, does pop up, hopefully you've just watched this one instead. I will be trying to keep that from uploading. It keeps telling me error. Still getting the hang of this YouTube thing. I do need to get myself the hardware and software for this, because I would like to do better videos for you guys. I'm not trying to be all professional like that, you know, with the whole desk and the setup and the lights and all that, but I would like to be able to show you guys things like when I do the jewelry videos. I'd like to be able to sort of piece by piece, so that you guys aren't watching me for an hour. So as I always say, leave any thoughts, comments, concerns, questions in the comments below. Look for the links to the watch box and the watches in the description. Tomorrow's video, or later today or tomorrow, depending on when you're watching this. Of course, it is 12:01 now, so the next video after this one will be a jewelry video. I can't tell you what I'm going to make or how long it's going to take. I am going to try to make it as short as possible, but with as much detail and information as possible. I will start the next video, the next jewelry video, with a little bit of information on each kind and color of bead that I have, a little more information than I've given when doing the projects, and then I will do a project for you guys. So other than that, a couple of the recordings of this video had mentioned some of my TV programs and movies that I watch and have seen recently, but I will put that in tomorrow's video because it is midnight and I would like to get to bed sooner rather than later. So hopefully you guys enjoying this video. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Please share the video, like it up, and if you don't like it, tell me why. So I will see you guys in the comments.